Hi, welcome to SBR Sports Picks. We are the Odds Couple. His name is Mike Brenner. My name is Peter Loshak. This is the College Basketball Odds Couple show for Thursday, February 23rd. Mike Brenner, let's throw the record up. I gave 30 odd picks yesterday, and I did wind up going 17 and 13, which
are
is
you kidding me? You really gave 30 picks. Wama said 15.
Yeah. No. I gave about 16 games, but first halves and second halves on both of them. So
and you went 17
and 13.
Yeah,
so that was
18 and 18. You did a hell of a lot better.
Yeah, that was profitable. The first halves were 50-50. The full games were, but in general, I'm feeling it. And
gotta throw this up there.
Yeah, go ahead.
The Twitter followers, they loved it. Pistol Pete's out of control. One guy, the Miami connection, Ray, holy cow, what's going on with Pete? I love it. They just love this.
Listen, when I get a lot of picks, and listen, I mean, on the full game spreads of the games I gave, I was 10 and 5, and the first half was 7 and 8. I gave the first half just because I've been getting burned a little bit by them. So, but no, in general, I'm feeling. I mean,
I love it.
But I predicted at the beginning of February, I was like, listen, I know my college basketball year has been shitty, but every year, win or lose, February is pretty good. So,
and I got to throw this out there
right.
because Power Pick's been struggling on a little downflow. Which you know what, that happens when you're in a marathon. If you're in a sprint, then panic, go, jump, do whatever. All right, I own it when I lose. I cannot control it. I can't. And they're all been up by the half or the full game, depending on which one it was, and they just don't follow through as far as bad beats. I had one bad beat. What are you going to do? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get up, brush my knees off, and there ain't no quit in me. So if anybody's panicking, for the haters that are killing me right now, it's all good. All right, that separates the men from the boys anyway. NBA is back today, and that's when I feel dialed in. And you know what though? College has some opportunities on it today, Pete. And I'm gonna grab some of your energy and some of your momentum.
All right,
and I'm gonna flow with that. But I don't have 30 picks today.
Yeah, no, I only had time.
Picks.
Yeah, I only had time to crunch the 7:00 Eastern time college games tonight. So the other games I have
having 30 picks.
So let's just talk quickly about the interesting games tonight. First of all, once again, we got St. Mary's and Gonzaga as big favorites. Those are 10:00 games. I have not had time to crunch them yet, but Gonzaga, as always,
San Diego could be dangerous.
You're given 22 on the road. I have no opinion on that one. Didn't have time to crunch it, but do you have anything to say about that one?
Yeah, I sure do. That's a big 10-foot pole for me.
Now
because and Zag, all they've been doing is covering these big spreads, but we both saw, and you had a good feel for it, their last game. I think now they're looking at, hey, we're number one. We have not fallen since we got number one. Let's just win. Maybe not. I mean, I don't think they're going to be trying to blow people out unless their talent just prevails and there's no other choice. Could this happen? I don't know. I think San Diego, this is their Super Bowl. They want to show who they are and what they got. I got a feeling that arena is going to be rocking.
So maybe Gonzaga dials it back just a little at the end of the regular season.
And I looked at the first half, but the first half was like
13 or something like that.
13 and a half, I think it was what it was.
Then we got St. Mary's minus 18.5 or 19 at Pepperdine. I have not had time to crunch that one, but that's an interesting one.
But just give me your general thoughts on that with Pepperdine.
Oh, I have not had time to crunch it at all.
Okay.
At all. I've not had time to crunch it. Then we got
Crunch,
Wisconsin on the road at Ohio State minus 5 and UCLA as a big favorite at Arizona State. Do you have anything to say about either of those, Mike Brenner?
Well, I think Arizona State also, we know who that coach is. That kid has no fight, no quit in him. I think UCLA will get it done, but Pistol Pete, as far as having an official play on it, I'm going to ride. What's the best shop line on the first half? I want to hear what it is for UCLA.
Oh, for UCLA. Okay, so it's probably going to be about 6 or so. Let's see, UCLA. It'll be, let me find it, 6.5 actually.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I'm off of that one. I'm off of that one. Yep.
All right, Mike Brenner. Well, I'm going to give a bunch of picks on the 7 o'clock games. What picks do you have for us today?
Well, I'll start off with one. I like this one. I'm going to go with Michigan State on the full game. I don't know if it's still available at 6, but they're at home against a Nebraska team. Now, Michigan State just had their last time out, had their asses handed to them by Purdue. I mean, they got kicked. And Tom Izzo, no excuse for it. They're healthy, except for the one point guard who's done for the season, but they've plugged that hole. And I'm telling you, Izzo is like the Belichick. And I know he said this is one of the more trying years he's ever had in coaching, but I think tonight they put it together. I think the frustration comes out. Nebraska's going to play them tight. Nebraska had a couple of signature wins early on, but they've kind of fallen by the wayside as well. So I'm going to take Michigan State if it's still available at minus 6.
There is a 6. Let's see, minus 115, I guess. That one I was actually leading Nebraska. Nebraska got a defender back who's been playing a lot better, but Michigan State, they've got a lot of youngsters, and when Izzo has a team with a lot of youngsters, at the end of the year, it's always a chance that
exactly.
it'll
and coming off
turn a major
thrashing,
corner.
I'll tell you, the biggest thrashing after that loss was probably in the locker room. I guarantee he chewed into these kids like they've never been in trouble before. Michigan State pulling that trigger, Pistol Pete, for the full game because I'm bouncing back.
Minus
baby.
6, minus 115 is what we can give you.
I just thought about it.
What's that?
The losing streak, the haters. That doesn't get in my head negative. That fires me up. That gets me going. I'm not kidding you. That's a challenge I'm up for. It just hit me.
Sure.
Oh, yes.
It just hit you. All right, what else do you have, Mike Brenner?
All right, here we go. I like this one. And I'm not big on this team on the first half, but I think this is going to be a decent line if it is. Arizona's at home against USC, and I know USC's sporting a 21-6 record. And I know this is not the same Sean Miller type of depth with the team as he's had, but this is the time they've got to crank it up. They're at home, and I like the first half if it's available at a decent number.
All right, it should be about 4 or 4.5. Let's find it. Yeah, -4, -113.
I'm all over it. I'll take that with confidence. First half -4, minus the 113 with Arizona. Not a big number. USC has struggled on the road a little bit early as of late, so I'm going to take that advantage, Pistol.
Okay, and is that it for you, Mike Brenner?
No, I've got one other one that I think is going to be awesome as well. And I'm going to be pulling the trigger, Pistol Pete, on the full game Alabama, because even though Frazier's hot, they did lose their number one scorer, and I think Frazier left everything he had on the table against Kentucky. And I did my homework. This Frazier, he's good, but he's also has a pattern of inconsistency after coming off of red hot games. So I'm going to ride that and take the bottom line. I love the coach over there, Avery Johnson for Alabama. He's coaching his ass off. They're buying what he's selling. I mean, they're not some superstar team, but they got talent. That place is difficult to play in. I'm going to ride the full game on that, Pistol Pete.
All right. That was also one of my picks, Mike Brenner.
Really?
And I was like in Alabama. Yes.
And I know I'm on the right side. If Steve, Mr. Captain Crunch is on it.
Yeah, I liked it at the opener 4. Now it's 4.5 or 5.
Okay,
So I'll give you 4.5 minus 110, and I will take that first half as well at 2.5.
What's your thoughts on that since it's 20 years?
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree that the spot, it makes me a little bit nervous because Alabama is, not a juggernaut of a team. So you're given a decent amount of points. But yeah, I think the spot favors them, and I'm going to take Alabama first half and full game with you as well.
And Mark Fox, another great coach for Georgia, but that J.J. Frazier's not going to be able to do it all. Let's get this something clear here. The guy that's out was their leading scorer. He was their momentum guy. So Frazier now is going to have that load on him, and you know what? That puts a lot of pressure on him. Alabama, Avery Johnson, who is a point guard, he will know how to defend. Pete, I'm liking this pick the more I sit here and think about it.
Yeah.
My God, I love it. And Pistol Pete's on board. I'm going to cash that
All right.
ticket.
Is that it for you, Mike Brenner?
Hell no. We got a 3-team teaser.
Okay, let's hear that one.
Why
All right,
stop now?
okay.
All right, 3-team teaser.
All right, I'm not
last
going to
night.
have the lines here, but I'll
just give you the teams. Okay. I'm riding with Bama.
Okay, so that'll put you. Well, I don't know the exact lines right now. That should put you at about +1 or plus.
That's what I was figuring. +1. Michigan State.
All right, so that'll put you at approximately. Something like that. Yeah,
okay.
right.
And also, you ready for this? Memphis getting a whole bunch of points on top of a whole bunch of points at Cincinnati.
Yeah, so that'll put you at about 19 or so.
Yeah, I thought 19 or 19.5. I like that, Pete. What do you think about Memphis getting 19?
That one, I did look at. That's actually one of the games I'm going to pass on because it's a little bit. I mean, Cincinnati's great. Recently, they've pretty clearly been overvalued in their last.
And I
3
believe
or 4
that.
games.
And I know Mick Cronin. He is a great coach. He's got these boys playing. They believe.
Yeah.
I mean, look at their damn record, right? Place is going to be crazy. But you got a Memphis team that's got experience. It's got a coaching staff that has major experience in the big level. And here's the thing. You throw that many points on, do your research. Cincinnati doesn't blow people out by 20 or more. Right. They just do not do it.
Memphis has also, though, been overvalued in general in conference play. But you're right. This is a little bit of a unique situation for them where they're getting a decent amount of
Now,
points,
on the full game, I have to pull back because I think
Uh-huh.
Cincinnati, the momentum, because they've never been, I mean, they really are playing at a level they've never played. That place is going to be exciting. But when you throw that much points on, I got to jump on that on a teaser. So I like that, Pete. Bama, Michigan State, and Memphis on a 3-team Brenner teaser. And my God, we're going to cash today.
So I have a bunch of picks on the 7 o'clock.
Here we go. Get
lanes.
ready,
Let's
Dennis.
Start them. First of all, Elon's been a good team, and I think I'm going to take them here.
yesterday in the production department, so you know.
I think I'm going to take him here. Elon -4, and also on the first half, Northeastern is a little bit banged up, and Elon is a quality team. They've been very good. ATS better on the road, but at just this line, I will take Elon. Northeastern also been 3-11 ATS recently. They did.
Yeah.
They did.
You had a good read on them early this year, Northeastern.
Yeah, they've been playing well against the top teams in the conference. Like they beat Charleston outright on the road, which is very impressive. But I'm going to take Elon there. I think the spot favors them. Let's see.
Good.
Moving on down the line. Oh, I'm definitely
down the line.
I'm definitely going to be on Charlotte. It's understandable why this line is so low, but I'm going to take Charlotte full game and first half. Full game
getting
is
into
minus
first
3.5.
halves as of late.
Well, it's just
totals low, Shaq.
There were a bunch of games where and actually, like yesterday, I like Manhattan better on the first half than the full game. They did cover the first half, but lost the full game. But the thing is that there's a bunch of
you know, we live in a country where the women are phenomenal. I'm talking it's 3 or 4 women to 1, if not more. And Pistol Pete's finding teams like Bristol and Stony Brook. I just love it. It's amazing because I know you got that other side. You're out there. You're doing your thing.
No, it's weird.
You're a ladies' killer.
Costa Rica
with that
is 80% women, whereas every other country is 50%, 50-50.
I
don't understand how that happened.
And someone else also wanted to find out if that mustache was real. Hell yes, it's real. You can't make it up.
All right, and let's see. What else do I have?
There. I messed you up there. Sorry.
No. And then I'm also UTEP has covered 9 in a row. Right.
Okay.
Question is, how long will this continue? And I think that the train rides one more time.
Aren't they playing FAU
Atlantic.
or something?
Yeah, they're at Florida Atlantic. It's a low line, a little bit of a suspiciously low line, but I'm going to take it first half and a full game on UTEP.
If it's any constellation, Jumping Joe Gavassi loves that play as well.
UTEP. All right, that's nice to hear.
Yeah,
it's one of these trains, and you're wondering when it stops, how long it goes on. I think it's going to go on. Then one other game that is borderline. I don't know if I should take it.
One other game is borderline. You think I'm going to believe that statement?
UTSA plus 3.5 against Florida International. I'm leaning UTSA.
Yeah, why not?
I'm not sure. Okay, I'll throw both on. Yeah, first half and the full game.
You can't stop them. You can only hope to contain them.
And then I'm also going to be taking in one of these minor conferences that I tend to do well with. I am going to take a LIU Brooklyn plus 6 on the full game. Against Mount St. Mary's. The first time they played went down to the wire, and I think this one probably will as well. And
it's getting that time of year.
And I will take the first half on that one as well.
Why not? What the hell? Throw it in there.
Pull
that trigger, Pistol.
Let me make sure that I didn't miss anything on these 7 o'clock games. Yeah, unfortunately, I didn't get to handicap. I didn't have time to handicap any of the other games, and I wish that I had. Oh, another one. I guess I will take it.
Why
William and
Dennis, I'm just running out of words to describe this guy. Jesus, what is it?
William and Mary has covered 5 in a row by margins at home, beating bad teams beating mediocre teams by 20, beating good teams and everything. Yeah. And I think that probably they'll be able to do it one more time here. I'll take them on the full game at just minus 6. I'll take the Bet Chris line minus 110 against Hofstra. And
there you go.
And I guess that'll be it. That'll be it for me.
Wow.
All 7 o'clock games. I didn't have time
all 7. Imagine that. They're all just 7s, right?
Yeah, all 7 o'clock games.
So you're going to do some tweeting on the other ones? Or you have time to?
No. When I have time, I will look at it and see if there's anything else that I'm liking. If there's anything else that I'm liking a decent amount, I will.
I'll tell you what I like. We got some great fans that need some shout-outs. And Zach and the Canada boys, that's some guys that are coming down. They're asking me how much they can live on a day while they're here for vacation. Zach, it's a late shout-out, but here you go, my man. I've got a bunch of shout-outs that we're falling behind on, so I need your help.
Go ahead.
I don't have them all in front of me, so I'm just going to be going. I'm winging it here.
Okay.
And also, we've got people like this music stuff when we throw it in.
Yeah.
So I'm going to throw out a song I suggest to our Twitter followers. Joe Bonamassa just got paid. You need to check out that tune. I saw him when he was 15, upstate New York.
Really?
He's a freaking master. He's one of the best
to
ever play a guitar, Pistol Pete.
And
again, as always, Miami Connection. They love us. Tell Pistol Pete hello. Tell Pistol Pete hello. Ray, Sean, and Pops, we love you, Pops.
Okay.
And
that sounds good.
Fun here,
hopefully,
buddy.
I'll have another overall winning day with my 7 o'clock picks here. Once again, they're all they're all a little bit.
You and Gavassi with these categories yesterday. You know what his category was for the Marshall game? Do you want a waltz or tango? Or what? No, we do the waltz or the jitterbug is what it was. Yeah, that was cool as hell. But I don't know. I think you and Gavassi got something going with these categories.
All right. We'll see how it all turns out, Mike Brenner, and we will be back tomorrow for the Friday card.
Can't wait, guys. Bet responsible, beat your book, and build that bank with the odds couple. We're coming to you, baby.
Do your research before you bet. Check out our ratings guide to see which books have the best ratings and sign-up bonuses. Open up several accounts and shop for lines at sbrodds.com. Always be ahead of the game.